Oh, there we go. Mic was off. Hello, everybody. Ooh, it's been a minute since I streamed. I'm sorry I'm being a little inconsistent lately. But good thing is we're back now. And we're playing more Dragon Quest. I hope to make a little bit more progress than I did last time, whereas I really just kind of got through the prologue initially. So this time we're going to try and go for a little longer, at least, because I know this is a long game. I know I won't exactly make it through at the pace I've been going. Yes, here's what happened so far. I actually need this reminder. With the newfound knowledge that he is the Luminary reborn, Rockicus heads northwest, that's me, northward, from his home in Cobblestone. Ooh, I need to slow down. I'm amped up for some reason. Uh, and arrives in the storied city of Heliodor, only to be branded a harbinger of calamity and thrown into the castle dungeons. Oh no, that's not good. I remember that. Along with Eric, a mysterious young man from a nearby cell, he escapes and ends up in the sewers beneath the city. Despite the best efforts of the castle guard and a deadly black, the pair escape the twisting tunnels only to find themselves trapped at the top of a cliff. They have little choice but to trust in luck and the power of the Luminary, and fling themselves fearfully over the edge. Somehow they survive, and Brachicus awakens in a small church near the city. That's what you missed on Dragon Quest. Alright. So yeah, we got our first party member, and we're ready, I guess, to properly set out on our adventure.
Cobblestone, eh?
He's a little dorky, I gotta say.
I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from? I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts, but I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember?
Okay, you don't have to guilt me. I'm gonna come along. Yes.
That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing.
Oh?
Here, put this on
Honey?
and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor. Ha! That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the Luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
Eric and Brachicus join forces. There we go. He is now officially in the plan. A pet power is an incredible ability that can be before blah 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 blah. A pet power is an incredible ability that can be performed by 2 or more party members when at least one of them is pepped up. Some pet powers can only be unleashed when everyone is involved is in the state. Select pet powers from the menu when it appears to see what exciting abilities you can unleash. Depending on the tactics each character is set, they'll either perform powers automatically or await your orders. Take a look at the Traveler's Tips to learn more. Right, there is actually something I wanted to try the next time I played this game, which was to change the difficulty a little bit. See if that's something I can do. No, not saved just yet. Can I only do that? Addiction. Can I only do that on the main menu? Well, that's a bummer. Do I open the menu? Ah? Okay, well, we're figuring some stuff out. Points. The character builder is where you can use skill points to teach your party members new spells and abilities, okay, and also improve their attributes. When you unlock a particular panel, the one surrounding it will become available, expanding your options. Think carefully about what to unlock when, and work your way toward the ultimate. Swords, knives, boomerangs, and guile. Steals items from an enemy. Well, that sounds useful. An attack that hits all enemies and can cause heavy damage to slime. Well, that sounds useful. What can I do? Swords, great sword, sword mastery, luminary. Guess I'll have to make a choice between swords and great swords at some point. So that blue-haired chap with you is called Eric, is he? Well, he looks like he knows how to handle himself. You could have picked a worse traveling companion, that's for certain. Now tell me something. Have you heard of pet powers? They're special attacks that you can only unleash with the help of your companions. Basically, they're what happens when spells and abilities are mixed together in various combinations. And believe me, they're well worth learning. I can see I've piqued your interest. Alright, let me think. Of course. I've got just the one for you to try. I'm pretty sure that if you and your friend Eric put your minds to it, you'll be able to master a little cracker known as the real decoy. All you need to do is team up and try it out on some hapless monster. You'll soon see how incredible it is. Well, what do you say? Fancy giving it a try? The warrior wants you to defeat a monster with Eric, using a pet power known as the real decoy. Okay. That's the spirit, but just one word of warning. This pet power won't work unless the people performing it are pepped up. Oh. There's a lot of alliteration happening right now. And what does that mean, I hear you ask? Well, it's when you're in battle and monsters are attacking you, and suddenly you find that you're fully focused and ready for anything. That should be enough to get you there, I'm sure. Now stop listening to me waffling on, and get out there and try it. Once you've taken out a monster with the real decoy, come back and let me know. I am gonna mess with the difficulty. I want to try it, and if it ends up being too hard, I'll switch it back. But I want to try, because I always feel like JRPGs sometimes are a bit too easy, especially when you can just grind over them. So I'm gonna make it harder, and then revert it back if it's too hard. Cronian Quest. We want reduced experience from easy fights. Oh, can I not turn it on? Oh, can you not turn it on in the... Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to start the game over for it. Well... That's a bummer, though. Yeah, seems like we're SOL. Oh well, okay. Let's just get on with it then. Enough stalling, right? Enough goofing around. Up and beat up a monster. See what Eric is capable of, too. That's important, actually. Oh, they called a friend. Oh, yeah, I forgot I have to actually use the arrow keys to control these menus. It would be easier if we could just mouse wheel during this. Of damage. Wow, that defense buff really helped a lot, didn't it? Yes! Oh my goodness. This is gonna take some time, I think. Come on, kill him. Okay, wow. For a moment, that felt like it might go on forever. 40 EXP. 15 mortal level. Oh, Eric needs some equipment, too. Yeah, we can give him a bandana. Right. Oh, Eric has a better sword for me. Thank you. I will gladly take that. Should make things a little bit better. Especially as he's using his knife. I shouldn't really have too much to worry about with his weapon. Okay, well, maybe it's a good thing I don't have all enemies are super strong on, because I'm getting beat up.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. This learns heal. That's good. Every time a party member levels up, they will earn some skill points. As the name suggests, these can be used to acquire new spells and abilities. Use them, open up the character builder from the miscellaneous menu. Use skill points right away. Yes. See. It looks like I have to learn a little bit from great swords and swords if I want to get this eventually. Flame slash. Pep chance, increase the chance of getting pepped up, but that costs more points than I have. So I guess I'll just get flame slash for now. And there we go. Looks like you heal when you level up, so that's good.
Let's go.
Oh my. Take that. I blocked. You know, it's probably a good thing I can't make the game too hard, because I've never beaten it before, and I should probably just enjoy, just enjoy a leisurely playthrough for once. I feel like I always try to make things really hard, and then I enjoy them, but eventually I also stop with them sometimes, depending on the game, and so maybe it would just be nice to, have a chill time with a game I would like to actually beat. Maybe that would be a good thing. I'm trying to go north. Okay, yeah, this is the right. Still haven't been pepped up yet, unfortunately. That will happen sooner or later.
Let's do this.
Oh, hey, we're pepped up. The character is attacked a lot or undergoes certain other trials and tribulations, they'll eventually enter an innervated state known as being pepped up, which will boost their martial might for a while. But nothing lasts forever. After several turns have passed, they'll lose their glow and go back to being their normal self. However, any characters who are pepped up when a battle ends will still be so when the next one begins. See? Nice. That did some damage. Alright, now Eric, if you could just get pepped up too, we'll be in business. Oh yes, there we go. Aha, now we can use our pep power. Real decoy. Distracts an enemy with a sword slash before stabbing them in the back while their guard is down. Okay, sounds good. Let's see it. Yeah. That was pretty cool. Good job, you guys. Alright, now let's go back. You defeated a monster using the real decoy. Head back to the soldier by the church in the Heliodorian foothills and tell him the good news. I'll do it. Get back there just as quick as I can. And also after taking out these guys. That's important too. I see, it looks like using the pep power consumed our pep. Good to know. Abilities, flame slash. Let's flame slash him too. Ah! Your defense means nothing to me! Ah! And Eric levels up. Nice. Wait. Can I use his skill points? Character builder boomerangs. 6 or 3. Apparently not. Okay. No, don't say a word. You don't need to. A man with my vast fighting experience can recognize a first-time pet power user a mile off. The glint in your eyes, the spring in your step, the glow of satisfaction. Oh yes, you nailed it all right. You should be proud of yourself. To have teamed up with a trusted ally and pulled off a pet power is a momentous day for any aspiring warrior. It feels amazing, doesn't it? Yes, there's nothing like a pet power, and I must say, I feel rather proud of having opened your eyes to their wonder. Here you are. Consider this a small souvenir to commemorate this magical moment. Now don't forget, there are many more pet powers out there just waiting to be discovered. The number of ways in which spells and abilities can be combined is beyond even my imagination. And don't think they're all just two-person affairs. Oh no. There are some that need 3 of you to be pepped up before they can be performed too. Cut a long story short, the more spells and abilities you master, and the more companions you meet, the more pet powers will become available to you. Which just goes to show, you can't always go it alone in this. No, there are times when it really pays to work with others. Success! This quest has been transgressed with finesse. How cute. Ah! Oh. I think there's an issue with my eye tracker. I think it's keeping my eyes closed a little bit more than they should be. I'll try to sit up. Maybe that will help a little. At least a little. Maybe. And let's see what this item I got. Gold chain. Precious necklace that boosts HP by just a bit. Okay. So I'm the tank. I'll make use of that. Also, I'm the main character, so you know how it is. Oh. Where does this take me? I just found that by accident. That was completely random. I get a pointy hat. That also something new for me. Hence magical might and magical mending. Okay. Yes. And we can upgrade Eric with our leather hat. Oh, there's more. There are more ways to go. Is this a whole, like, secret? I'll scale. And then a couple pots. Okay, well, hey, that was pretty good for just stumbling upon it, you know? Note to self, go down wells in the future. Ooh. That way, the Mangle Grove, and to the north, Heliodor. Now, let's get on track here. We're trying to get to Heliodor. But if I fight a few more guys, if I fight just a few more guys, I think I'll level up. That's important. Can I kill him? Ow! Take that, you jerk. $25 more points. Will you take care of that? Not quite, I think. I might have to do one more battle. Listen. Well, they'll be done soon. Oh, crit! Take that, you jerk. Don't do anything too risky. That's cool. They have little text bubbles during battle. I like that. I like that a lot.
Let's go.
Hey, we level up. So can I get anything with you? This attack power takes 4, increased crit chance takes 6. Okay. Nope. That's alright. Alright, now I think we fought a good amount. I understand what our abilities do. I think we can move on from it. We gotta find bigger prey, you know? Also, I gotta figure out what's up with these little guys.
You good?
They just kind of excuse me. They just kind of disappear whenever you get close to them. Very curious. Very, very curious. All right, well, back in the city. I do think, like, pacing-wise, this is kind of funny. You end up in the dungeon when you go to the city, and then your immediate next move is to go back to the city.
Home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people.
Moment. My eyes are leaking. That's a little bit better.
About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal family's most precious possessions, the Red Orb. They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later.
So that's why you were in jail.
Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Dirk buried the orb slap bang in the middle of it. After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you.
I mean, I guess.
We'll liberate that loot to the garbage pile.
Sounds like you just, I don't know, threw your treasure away to me. Maybe I'm reading the situation wrong, but that's what I heard. Welcome to downtown Eleanor. The grimy little secret the posh folks over the wall don't want you to know about, eh? You ain't from round here, eh? Well, if you ain't got a reason to stick around, I wouldn't bother. What's that? You're looking for the dump. Well, you're in the right part of town for the rubbish. There's a great big pile of it right in the middle. Thank you. Thank you for being so informative. To my fine establishment. It may be small, but it's perfectly formed. You'll have a great night's sleep, I guarantee it. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. Would you like to spend the night, or just rest for a while? In either case, I can offer you a rate of 10 gold coins. I think we're good. We, literally just got here. I think we'll be alright. So I guess pink speech bubbles mean they're useful, like they have quest-related information. Church, I don't need that right now. A weapon store? Alright there, tell me, are you sorted for swords? Bristling with blades? It's a dangerous world out there, so it pays to be prepared. Welcome to the weapon shop. How may I help you? We could get... Ooh, I could get him a boomerang. I think I might want to do that. Let's get him a boomerang. There you go. Oh, he has a boomerang already? Eric, you jerk! You already had a boomerang and you didn't tell me! Ah, I'm such a dummy. Fishnet stockings. Sell all this. I guess I don't want to sell these. They're expensive for some reason. I'll hold on to them. Item bag. The currency of a fallen kingdom no longer legal tender, but can be sold for a few gold coins. Okay. I feel like when I was younger, I would have held on to that just in case. But I feel like these days I've kind of learned that when the game tells you can sell it, usually that's what it's good. And if they trick you, then the game's mean. If there's something you can sell that you should have held on to, the game's just mean at that point. Where are we going? Where does this take us? All right, we can cross. What luck! Brachicus finds a seed of agility. Puts it in the bag. What is a seed of agility? A nifty nut that permanently increases agility by a little. Ooh. That's good. Now that's the kind of thing you... now that's the kind of thing you hold on to forever. What do you have? Welcome and all that. Miss Stock may not be much to look at, but it's the quality that counts. Welcome to the item shop. How can I serve you? Alright, some basic stuff. I don't need any right now. Ah, smash! sure I saw Camo come this way, but I can't find him anywhere. Well, I don't know who Camo is, but I hope you find him. Oh, careful. Careful, careful. Use the planks on the left at your own risk. Stick to the wall. Okay. He's gonna fall. It's a pretty sketchy side there. It seems like we're fine. Oh, okay. Oh, treasure. I'll have to come back for that. As soon as I finish seeing what's over here. Ah, how did I end up here? How did things come to this? How am I going to get out of this one? Eh? Who are you? Do you want something? Because if not, I recommend you clear off. I've got enough on my plate without you bothering me. Okay. I was just coming up to have a chat, buddy. There's no need to get all, all rude about it. Now let's not. Okay. Okay. Whew. Found a Dracilian guinea. What the heck is that? The currency of a fallen kingdom, no longer legal tender, but can be sold for a few gold coins. All right. Money, money, money. That's what I like to see. That's my favorite thing. If you can believe it. You can believe it about a goblin. I just love to get some loot. Nice. Well, there we go. Guess I wasn't sure if I was going to buy a copper sword for myself, but at this rate I might as well. Else and stuff. Sell Elisa's old sword. Can't sell my cobblestone greatsword for some reason. I sure hope there's no reason to hold on to anything. Can't give me any indication that there would be yet, but... I'm just hoping, that's all. You after something, sunshine? Well, we don't serve kids in here. When you're whatever, or you're looking for work. Well, you can't have all the shifts. Well, you can have all the shifts you want as long as you don't mind not getting paid. Hey, goodbye.
This is the
That's
spot.
capitalism for you.
Oh,
hey, Gloria.
I'm going to grab the loot.
I didn't even realize you'd come in. I missed it. Sorry about that. I don't have an ideal setup right now, but I'm glad to see you. Good morning, by the way. Oh. Ah.
Now, it was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. I'm 1,000% sure.
I feel like the higher... Because he's 1,000% sure. I feel like the higher percentage someone tells you how sure they are, the less, like, the absolutely, you could be sure that that's not true.
It's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was.
Uh-oh, sounds like Dirk the jerk.
Wait a minute.
Backstabbed ya.
That rat. He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known! A thieving little... Wait till I get my hands on it.
Yeah, well, that can wait.
I'm gonna find
Actually, I don't know if it can.
and you're gonna help me. Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there. Come on. It's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it.
But yeah, that's actually a kind of fancy building for compared to everything else around here. Alright, mate, want to hear something good? It'll cost you, mind you. 5 gold coins for some proper juicy info. What do you say? Sure, I can spare 5. Right, so if it's juicy info you're after, I've got it. Firstly, oranges are an excellent source of juice. But don't forget about bananas, them little fellas are juicier than you think. What, you don't believe me? Go and get some fruit and try it out for yourself. Juice is the future, you better believe it. Well, I guess that was some juicy info. I guess that was about as juicy as it gets. Alright, ooh, we can get a new shield, new armor, okay. Get some boxer shorts, sure. Well, that goes over the clothes, okay. Interesting. Interesting that boxer shorts are armor. Alright, well, everyone's kitted out a little bit better. Hee welcome to the mysterious realm of the magnificent mystery. Don't cross me palm with silver, and I'll read your fortune anyway. Well, fancy it? Yes. I knew you'd say that. Right, here goes. Tell me the mysterious rulers of fate. What's this lank-haired lad here got on his plate? Oh, dear me. Dear, oh dear. I see pain and sadness and a big helping of grief and misfortune to boot. But do not despair. You can avoid all this misery with just one wise investment. This top-notch item would normally cost an arm and a leg, but I'll sell it to you for the jaw-droppingly knocked-down price of only 100 gold coins, so what do you say? I mean, I guess so. Sold to the boy with the hairdo. Here you go, love. Knock yourself out. Sprinkle some of that about the place and the beasties will steer well clear. No more monster misery for you, sunshine. What's that? You seen the same thing on sale down the road for half the price? Well, that's business, isn't it? Oh, we don't do returns, by the way. Sorry, love. Oh, okay. Use that holy water wisely, and the beasties will steer well clear. Alright, well, we got scammed. I mean, what do you expect in a place like this? Apparently my eyes just do not want to stay open today. What? Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, I was like, what's happening to my camera? They're taking control. They're taking over.
This whole place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days, Dirk and me used to lay low here whenever things got hairy.
Sounds like you and this Dirk fellow have a lot of good memories.
Ruby, you there? It's me, Eric. There's something I need to ask you.
I love that Eric is so good of a boy, he'll just let himself get grifted, yeah. I mean, I feel like that's every JRPG protagonist, you know? Every third NPC in a JRPG wants to sell you some useless item for way too much money.
Which means we'll have to go find her. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're going to climb up there and keep an eye out for Ruby. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town.
At some point, I will have to figure out the positioning for my tracking so that I don't have to, like... I kind of have to, like, look up It's not ideal, is basically the thing. It is very much not an ideal situation right now. Part of it, too, part of the problem is that I'm playing on my mouse and keyboard, which for one is not the best way to play a JRPG, but I don't have a good controller for my computer. But if I feel like if I had a controller in my hand, I could have a more natural viewing angle. I have to sit a certain way to use my mouse and keyboard. Ooh, I keep seeing these doors. The door is locked tight. Yeah. I wonder what's behind them. I want to figure it out. I want all the treasure. Cannot deny a goblin treasure like this. It's rude. It's completely. I don't know. It's something. It's basically just about the worst thing you can do to me. Is what I'm trying to say.
Get out of here.
Music's pretty.
Go on.
I do remember, I think when the game originally came out, there was some problem with the music. So it's good to see that they kind of took care of it for the updated version. I think maybe it was just like really low quality or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Oh. See. He is deceased. He has been murdered.
Good dog. Good doggy. Stay.
Hello, love. Are you wanting to get through this way? Sorry, it ain't quite that simple at the moment. Someone's pinched half the planks again. They'll repair it eventually, but it'll take a while, I reckon. Okay. I guess I'm going down.
Can't find Ruby anywhere. How about you? Any luck?
I wonder if Ruby is the woman in red that we saw.
You saw her heading back to the inn? Great. Let's head over there and find out what she knows.
Life isn't easy for a trainee sorceress, let me tell you. I mean, how am I supposed to do any magic with my tummy rumbling like this? If only there were a spell that could summon a big loaf of freshly baked bread. Lady, that's like a super common spell in D&D. But I guess that's not a sorcerer spell, it's a cleric spell. So never mind, I suppose. Keep training. Maybe you'll master it eventually.
My favorite landlady.
Welcome to our humble. Strike a light.
Oh, look at that.
It ain't me favourite little
Ruby
tea.
was the woman in red.
Last
Who
I
could have
heard,
imagined?
They locked you up and thrown away the key. Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about.
I mean, don't say it so loud.
I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always delight to sail close to the wind.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is. Have you seen him?
Dirk, eh? Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while. Didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cash he is, or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money? Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
Look, in this part of town, you don't go asking too many questions. You know that. If you want more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
You're right. right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your hair.
Yeah, the music was low quality, and generally the composer was throwing hands.
No good traitor. I'll bet he sold me out and sold the orb. And also he could move up in the world. Well, I'll get
Well,
what
it's
I
good they
want.
fixed it, because I'm really enjoying the music in this version.
But we'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him.
So Gloria, I'm curious if you played the game before. Have you tried to play it in the 2D mode? I thought about it when I started, but it's such a pretty looking game that I couldn't bring myself to do it. But I do feel like it would be cool. I would just be curious to hear someone else's experience.
Wait, isn't he? Yeah. I remember hearing that one of the guards is terrified of dogs. I think it was him. Maybe we can borrow one of somebody.
Right, let's go borrow a dog, I guess. Kid, you need that dog? Yeah, nice one, Bullseye. That great big coward of a guard nearly weed himself when he saw you. You think you're staring at, eh? Get lost? You what? You want to borrow me dog? You're having a giraffe, ain't you? A giraffe? Ain't you? Look, I ain't got time for this. Go on, sling your hook. Oh. Tracking, working. I think my tracking got interrupted for a second. There it goes. All better. Bullseye here is a lone wolf like me. He don't take kindly to strangers. But you know what? Some holy water and a buzzberry or two might change his mind. What are you gawping at me like that for? It ain't like I'm asking much. Just go and shake the tree and grab some berries in it. Go out of town, down the walkway, and straight on, big tree, funny berries on it. Hush. This dialogue is tough. As for holy water, well, that's easy. Buy it from a shop. And remember, I didn't say holy water or buzzberry. I wanted both. Otherwise, no deal. But did you think I was just gonna hand over me dog to some stranger? Now, there's gotta be something in it for me, innit? That's how things work around here. Now get me some holy water and a buzzberry or two, then we'll talk. Well, fortunately, I already had the stuff together thanks to that lady who scammed me for holy water. I guess it came in handy. Here, Bullseye. It's your favorite, buzzberries. We'll share these, alright? Heck, good, ain't they? Right, let's sprinkle this holy water on you, shall we? Here we go. Now the monsters will steer blah, 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 blah. Now the monsters will steer clear when you go playing outside town. Nice. But don't look at me like that. Bullseye looks after me, and I look after him. Anyway, a promise is a promise. He's yours for a bit. Look after him, alright? Bullseye, listen, boy. Go and play with the nice man for a bit, okay? What's up, Bullseye? I wish I could keep him, honestly. Little pup. Love him. Let's scare this guard.
Halt! This gate leads to the
I'll
nice
always never get over how
town.
Dragon Quest is the
Our job
cockneyest of the
to
cockney
protect
accents. Everyone is very
responsible
British in this
people
game to the
from
point of
being
almost parody,
bothered.
yes.
And
Yeah.
riffraff.
I played
In other words,
Dragon Quest
you.
8, so I'm like a little bit familiar with, you know, the accents and stuff, but it's tough to read it sometimes.
Ah! No, no, not a dog, anything but that.
You'd be scared of such a
Worked
sweet
like a
dog.
charm.
He's such a little
Gotta go where
baby.
rich folks live and find out what the heck Dirk thinks he's up to.
All right, well, that was easy enough. Oh, nice. I remember there was actually a guard blocking off this path earlier. So I guess now we can come through here. You have strength. That's useful. Have you heard about the Darkspawn? Apparently they had him locked up in the dungeons, but he managed to escape. I don't know much about him, but he's supposed to have this grudge against the world. Makes him want to destroy everything. Sounds like a pretty sinister character to me. I mean, listen, buddy. Do not believe everything you've been told, okay? Some things are just stories, okay? What's that? You're looking for a shop run by someone called Dirk? I've got a feeling there's someone by that name who lives in a big mansion by the castle. If you're heading up to that part of town, take my advice and use the rope up to the roof of this house. You'll be there much quicker. Just one word of advice, you'll need to be able to jump to get up there. You can do that by pressing B in case you didn't know. Or in my case, spacebar. Because, I'm not playing this on a controller right now. Still, I will say, works surprisingly well on keyboard, you know? I wasn't sure how it would do, but it's decent. I mean, I would rather play it on a controller if I could, but it's not a bad experience. And I think maybe, you know, because it's a JRPG, I can say that other types of games maybe wouldn't work so well. But this is fine. This is good even. Now we're looking for Dirk's house, and it's a shop. I'm gonna guess this one.
Wow, nice place you got here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we only stock the very finest wares.
That's good, because I'm looking for something very special indeed. Happen to have any orbs in stock?
Eric!
Long time no see, old pal.
Ooh. Okay, I thought Eric was about to knock him out.
My brother, my compadre, my partner in crime. It's really you. Large as life.
Do I need to give these two a minute
I'm so
alone by
happy to
themselves?
see you.
You have no shame, huh? Get your backstabbing hands off of me! Ugh. You always were full of it, Dirk, but this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold the orb so you could buy this place, didn't you?
I never. I promise you, I never sold you out. I was worried sick about you. I only opened this place to try and help you.
Oh, yeah. And how does that work exactly? How does you opening this place and lining your pockets while I rot in jail help me?
Look, I was never much of a thief, you know that. But it turns out I know how to sell stuff. I got the gift, even if I do say so myself. When you got nabbed, I spent months racking my
You know,
brains for
with
ways
the,
of busting you out. I couldn't stand
Give me just a
it.
moment. I'll be right back, but I have a thought. I have to grab a soda. Excuse me. So I'm thinking about it, and with the way the accents are in the English voiceover, I wonder what am I trying to say? What I'll have to try the Japanese sometimes and just see. Because like I wonder what the Cockney version of Japanese voice acting is, I guess. Like, what dialect is it? I wonder. or do they, like... I'm curious.
In the end,
I hope any of that made sense.
I took it to the king, told him I found it somewhere, and pocketed the reward. Then I used the cash to open up the shop here, and poured all my profits into bribing the guards up at the castle so they'd let you escape.
Now that you mention it, I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that hole.
Exactly. I was paying them to turn a blind eye, weren't I?
Oh, he looks so cute. I guess Dirk's a good guy after all.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, partner.
That's the spirit. Eric, old pal, it's so good to have you back.
But I need that orb. And now we don't even know where it is.
Similar to how most Western accents in Japanese are. Yeah, I guess so. I'll have to look it up. Or just, I guess they could always switch it sometime.
Yes, we do. Right this way, gentlemen.
Hello, charmed, I'm sure. You must be Eric. No, I am not Eric. One is lucky enough to be married to the magnificent Dirk. He has told us such an awful lot about you. One understands that you are quite the most white-fingered gentleman in all the realm. Fascinating. It's an honor to meet such a rogue. Oh my. Looks like you've got a fan, Eric. Any good stuff in here before we go? How do you duck? Oh, hey, mini medal.
So, where is it?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ears to the ground about where it ended up. I knew it was important to you, see? Well, a little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took it to the King's Barrow, and it's been under lock and key there ever since.
The King's Barrow, huh? That's southeast of town. Same direction as Cobblestone. Which means we can kill two birds with one stone. You coming, Dirk? A little adventure for old time's sake?
Sorry, no can do. I got a shop to run,
No,
and I'm a married man these days.
How long was Eric in jail for before I got there? That his partner could,
you really
set up
have
this whole shop
changed.
and get married.
Well, you always said you wanted to settle down and maybe go into business someday. I'm happy for you. We'd better get going. Take care, Dirk, and thanks for everything.
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh? And don't you two go doing anything I wouldn't do.
By the way, Gloria, I never asked. I'm so impolite.
This gate is crawling
I-
with guards.
I feel like I always skip a step
And Hendrik's men are too
when I'm
tight to
streaming.
take bribes.
But I never asked what you were up to this morning. I don't know your schedule or what time it is, but I feel like it's way earlier than I usually stream. So I'm a little bit surprised that you're able to hang out. Not that I'm complaining. I'm happy you're here.
Guess we'll have to go the long way round. If we we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the King Sparrow from the other side. We can drop into Cobblestone on the way. Okay, let's head back downtown.
Watch yourselves out there, eh? They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing. There's plenty go in there and never come out.
It'll take more than a few kids' stories to scare us off. Besides, it's the only way to get there.
A little bird tells me that Indrik and his men took the orb to the King's Bear and have been under lock and key there ever since. You have to go around by the Mangle Grove. Okay, just recapping everything they just said. Alright, well I guess we know what we're doing next. What's this icon here? Welcome to the Rainbow's End Bank. You can trust us to keep your hard-earned money safe. Deposits and withdrawals are accepted in multiples of 1,000 gold coins. And of course, our services are entirely complimentary. Deposit money. That in case you die? I guess it protects your money. I've been waking up early as of late, around 6:40 or 7. But I'm on vacay right now playing 14 with my brother. Oh, that's nice. I haven't played any 14 in a while. I need to get back to it. It's unannounced, but I needed the mental break. Well, good. I'm glad you're taking some time for yourself. I leave via downtown Heliodor, head through the Mangle Grove to Cobblestone. Okay, so I gotta go back through the alley. Yes. I know what you mean too, because like I don't know what it is, but I find streaming, it gives me a lot of anxiety for some reason. And I wish I could not, have that. But I understand the need to take some time. Even with the like long break I kind of took by accident, I still feel like, ooh, it's a lot of work to start streaming again. But hopefully it'll get easier and I'll settle into a rhythm again. And hopefully you get the rest you need.
Any sign of them? No, nothing. Let's search the town again.
Look at all those lights. They're pretty keen to find us, huh? We better steer clear of Heliodor until the heat dies down.
Well, that should be easy.
All right, through the Mangle Grove and onto Cobblestone. Let's do this.
I am excited for new party members, because, it's fine. But he seems a little basic, I guess. Hopefully that's not mean. But, I definitely want some extra friends. Who's this guy? A little lion guy. That's cute. I love him. Oh my goodness! He's just frolicking. Oh, now I'm sad that I attacked him. He's such a cutie.
Ha! Easy.
Hold on, I want to see another one. Oh my goodness. What a little baby. I wish I could keep him as a pet. Look at this little guy. Oh my gosh. This would be, oh, if you could have pets in this game, this would be. Like if this were Nino Kuni 1, I should say. Like, this guy would be in my party forever. Speaking of, Nino Kuni, that's a game I should probably stream. That's a game I really like. I feel like it's a little underappreciated. Maybe I'll do that for the future, but I have a lot of things I want to stream. Like, I've been thinking of streaming Kingdom Hearts. And also there's just some new games, more recent games that I still haven't played. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 was, like, remastered for the Switch, and I haven't played that yet, so I'd like to stream that. And I don't even know how long this is going to take me to beat. Probably a while. So I have a lot of ideas. Hopefully I can do some of them over time. Hey, a traveling salesman. A copper sword. A better boomerang. Okay. Oh, let's get that. That seems like the best thing he has to offer. I've already got the copper sword. Yeah. Nice. That was a convenient shopping, convenient salesman. Oh, these guys. I remember fighting one of these guys in the very beginning of the game. I gotta say, that boomerang weapon hitting everybody is pretty nice. Like, if she didn't have that, that battle would have taken at least one more turn. Bubble slime? That is not the typical Dragon Quest slime. I have seen a Dragon Quest slime before.
Another one?
Oh, Eric's about to level up. Excuse me. There we go. Let me on for a second. Yeah, fair. I mean, there's a lot of recent games, but a lot of long games, yeah. And every game I seem to want to play right now is one of those long games. Like, even in my off time, which, I mean, I guess being honest, most of my time is off time right now. But, I've been playing Path of Exile, like, nonstop. And that is just... I mean, it's like Diablo, you know? So it's like, it never ends if you don't want it to. So it seems like everything I want to play right now is a long game, unfortunately. Nice. But yes, we do want to spend that skill point. I think we want to... Can't level up his attack power when wielding yet. For boomerangs. But accuracy is probably a good thing. Don't want him to miss. It's actually like... Gosh. Thinking about it, like... It is the worst feeling for you to miss, like, an attack in a game like this. And it's like, it's always like the attack you miss is the reason you died. At least in my experience. What? I should probably heal after this battle. It is very convenient to be able to heal myself. Aha, take that. Yeah, Eric is kind of the powerhouse right now. I feel like I'm just the meat shield. Which I guess is kind of what I wanted. You know, with the one-handed swords. Boost attack power. Or I could save up for this. This leads into Zap. I think I'll actually save a couple points. Getting Zap is probably the best thing. Like that. The enemy used an item? What the heck? What kind of game is this? Enemies can't use items. Take that, you jerk. Ooh, the HP to level up goes up pretty quickly. Oh no, I don't like that guy. That's a little threatening. I gotta say. Well, that name is very simple and to the point there. Looks like this leads to a dead end, which obviously means we have to go check it out. Dead ends always imply treasure. Also, you know what? It's very kind of this game to just give you the map right off the bat. That's such a nice... It's such a nice quality of life feature that I feel like you don't always get in the games. Especially JRPGs, you know? Like, I remember back in the day with, like, Star Ocean 3. Among others, you had to, like, manually fill out every section of the world by walking, you know, everywhere. And that was how you got your map. That was back on the PlayStation 2, so not, like, ancient. Although I guess we, being honest, I guess we might consider a PlayStation 2 ancient these days. I don't know. And we goblins do have long lifespans to be able to remember our PlayStation 2 days. Nice, a campfire.
Look at that. A campsite. And just when we needed one. Still a fair way to cobblestone. Let's rest up for the night. I still can't get over old Dirk. He didn't just go straight, married, shop in the best part of town. He went straighter than straight. Just like that.
Straighter than straight. Couldn't have been me. Oh.
We used to be thick as thieves.
That's a little bit of
literally.
LGBTQ humor there for you.
Those were the days. Oh, speaking of which, I just thought of something we acquired back then that might come in handy. Yep, I've decided. I'm giving it to you. You'll love it. We sure did when we got our hands on it. Behold, the Fun Size Forge. pop a few raw materials on top, bash them with the porta pounder, and bop's your uncle. New equipment. And
He
I'm
just
not
said a bunch of
talking
words to me, and
steel
I'm not sure any of
swords and
them
the
meant
like.
anything.
Wooden boomerangs, a natty new jerkin, you name it, this thing can make it. Sweating over a hot forge was never exactly my style. But I have a feeling you'll get more use out of it than I ever did. You can't just go smashing stuff together willy-nilly, though. You'll need the recipe for the piece of equipment you want to make. Here's a little something to get you started. You should strike while the iron's hot.
Rocketkiss receives a tome entitled Forging Ahead with the Fun-Sized Forge, A Beginner's Guide. Rocketkiss learns how to make bronze swords, divine daggers.
There are
Okay.
recipes hidden all over the place. Treasure chests and bookshelves are always a good bet. Keep an eye out and you're sure to find some beauties.
Yeah, I remember this from Dragon Quest VIII. I remember there being a pretty extensive list of recipes in Dragon Quest VIII, so I don't think this would be too different. PS2. I wonder if it's still too early for PS2 nostalgia. Listen, I was talking to someone the other day, and they were like, I don't play retro games. And they were talking about GameCube games as retro, and I'm like, that's too soon. I'm not that old, am I? I'm not so old that GameCube games are retro now, am I? Time moves fast, I guess. Here, let me give you some of the ingredients you need for those recipes I gave you. Maybe you could try forging yourself a weapon or something. Yeah, I'll try. You can use the fun-sized forge to craft all kinds of equipment based on recipes and make use of the raw materials you collect in your adventures. New recipes can be found in treasure chests and on bookshelves, and you'll be able to acquire the ingredients you need by defeating monsters or investigating sparkly spots. Go ahead and try to make your first masterpiece with the recipe Eric just gave you. Okay. Guess I'll make a bronze sword. Just like that? Oh. Excuse me. Smithing items couldn't be simpler. Select Bash to start beating your ingredients into shape, and finish when you're ready to wrap things up. Hammer away at each individual area with your porta pounder. Fill up the blue gauge next to it and aim to get every gauge into the green zone. See the Traveler's Tips for more information. Okay. Alright, well, that's one. So far, so good, I guess. If he were to stop now, it looks like... Okay, so, okay. I did it! It seems. Rocketkiss acquires 2 Perfectionist Pearls. You'll receive Perfectionist Pearls each time you successfully forge a piece of equipment. You can use these to attempt to rework the item, with the aim of doing an even better job. Don't worry about ruining your hard-won works of art. Even if you fail to rework something, you won't lose it. And if you succeed, you'll come away with something truly special. So if I rework something, what happens? Oh, I need 3 pearls. Okay. Well, I crafted the thing, so that's good. Bust out the fun-sized forging anytime you want. You just have to head to a campsite or dig it out of your bag. Alright, I think it's time to call it a day. We've been through a lot. Better grab some rest while we can. I will say, kudos to Dragon Quest for being one of the few JRPG series with, a crafting system. Of all that many. Final Fantasy doesn't usually. Like the single player games don't usually. I guess you could maybe consider materia a crafting system, but that's maybe even that's a bit of a stretch, I think. So I guess the Atelier series are the main ones, but those are all about the crafting system. So that's different. That's different because I said so. Tales of, I don't really think ever has a crafting system. Yeah, I don't know. Up and at 'em, champ. The sun's high in the sky already. Time for us to head to Cobblestone. So as soon as I equip my new sword. Oh wow, that's actually a lot stronger. Well, let me save. Yes, I do plan to continue my adventure at this point. Somebody smashed up the bridge. How are we meant to get across now? I guess we're just gonna have to find another way. Let's take a look around. Oh. Aw, darn it. I was hoping I could go in that well, but it's all boarded up. Once we get to a crafting system with materia, was Crisis Core when you merge random materia? Yeah. Crisis Core for sure. Which I liked that system. And Crisis Core had a lot of cool and unique materia. Hopefully we'll see some more of it as Final Fantasy VII Remake continues. Rockicus finds a recipe book entitled Economies of Scale and takes a look inside. Scale shields and scale armor. Oh, well, let's make that right now. Can I just, items, important items, fun size forge. Okay, so I could just do it. Scale shield, yes please. Oh, there's 4 sections. A hole. Do I bash this one again? Ah, I messed it up. Shoot. Oh well, I'm sure it's still better than what I had on. And so let me forge the armor too. Wow, this has 6 parts. Right, so I think for now, if we get into the green, I'll just consider that good enough. Yeah, I'll just finish it there. Like, I'm sure you could probably make something more perfect, but I guess I don't understand the system that well yet, so I don't want to mess up too much, I guess. I can rework something now. Let's see how this works. Oh, so I just get another chance. I see. Oh, this is turning out a lot better, actually. Perfection! Nice. Shield +1 has been reworked into a scale shield +3. Ooh. Nice. Okay, good. Awarded for crafting a +3 piece of equipment on the Fun Size Forge Big Hitter. Alright, well. I am now much Like, my defense is way higher now. Eric gets the hand-me-downs, and there you go. What's up, dog? Sniff, sniff. Oh, was that it? I see a quest marker over here, so I'm going to go investigate that. The mark on Brachicus's hand is glowing. It seems to be responding to the curiously shaped plant. Hold your hand out to it. Why, of course.
Chop, chop, chop. Chop around the clock. 1, 2, 3, look out, trees.
Oh, damn. This guy's spitting bars. Straight bars. Chop, chop, chop. Chop around the clock. Hot fire.
What in the world?
Oh, well, that didn't rhyme. Kind of lost it on that one.
I repaired the bridge only yesterday, and now some blighter's gone and destroyed it again. If I ever find out who did this, I swear I'll...
Ta-da! You called? Tricky devil at your service.
I think that's just a Cell Jr. I'm pretty sure Toriyama just drew a Cell Jr.
I went to
Or maybe a
hospital to
Cyberman
smash
is
this
closer.
Stupid bridge. I'm not about to let you fix it again. Here, get a load of my devilishly tricky shapeshift beam.
The dog was a person.
Now that's what I call tricky. 1 minute you're a silly old woodcutter, the next minute you're a smelly old dog. I'm a devilish genius. Now, what mischief shall I get up to next? Oh, so much trouble to cause so little time. Bye, doggy. Stay.
Okay.
An empty treasure chest. I think I've just hit upon my most devilish trick yet.
What the heck just happened? You touched that plant and then I saw all this crazy stuff. You really expect me to believe that this mutt here is actually the woodcutter? Huh. There's never a dull moment with you around. I'm gladder every day I broke you out of jail.
Eric, you should say more glad.
Well, all I know for sure is that we're never going to get out of this forest until we get that bridge fixed. And if what we just
Make
saw
myself
is
laugh
true,
sometimes.
Rover here is the only one who can fix it. Why don't we find that chest and have a word with our mischievous friend? Let's head back the way we came and see if we missed it somewhere. What's up?
Alright, I'm getting the sense that there's a boss fight up ahead of me, so, we save again. Just to be safe. I know I made all that good equipment, but, you know, I'd hate to have to do it all again. Okay, this way, yeah. Just had to make sure I'm going the right way. Well, I think there's our treasure chest.
Here come my next victims. Ta-da! Introducing the one, the only, Tricky Devil.
Yeah, we were prepared
Hi.
for you.
Hey, you're supposed to be shocked by my devilish trickiness. No? Time for plan B then. Take this!
Hey, yes.
Seriously? The only thing I'm shocked by is how lame you are.
You're wrecked.
What did
You wrecked,
just
Tricky Devil.
do, cheeky devil? Don't you know who I am? I'll teach you. For my next trick, I'm gonna beat you to a pulp.
You know, the 3D art style is actually interesting here because, like, in this screen, this almost looks like a 2D battle with, like, the perspective on the enemy, and you can only see one of his eyes, really. This looks like a 2D classic Dragon Quest battle, except with a 3D character. That's really neat, actually. And maybe it's just like the art style, the way they draw their monsters, but I don't know. Something about it is very impressive. Oh. Ooh. Let's heal our boy here. We want to keep him in business. Tricky Beam. Yeah. Ow. Actually seem too threatening so far. It really does, in the classic Toriyama styles, just make me think they've unleashed the Cybermen. Yeah, for sure. I think Eric can definitely go one more hit. Ow. Ooh. Aha, pepped up. Let's go. Nice. That was easier than I thought it would be. Aw, nobody gets a level up either.
This can't be happening. Looks like the joke's on me this time.
That depth sound.
Hey there, you two.
Oh, look. It's our pal the Pooch.
Oh yeah, our new party member, the Woodcutter.
Thanks
Just
to
kidding.
you, I'm back to my old self. I'm Flint the Woodcutter, by the way. And I owe you more than words can possibly say. How can I ever repay you?
You know, I was gonna say it would be really funny if there was a JRPG where you could just like recruit every person in the game, and then I realized it exists, and it's Radio Stories, which is one of my favorite, which is one of my absolute favorite games. So, I guess I've already played it. I actually really miss Radio Stories, and I wish they would make it available on PlayStation 4 or 5 somehow. Like even just a port or a classics type thing, I think would be really cool, because I really would love to play that game again.
It would be my pleasure. Why don't you go back to my cabin and put your feet up? I'll have it mended for you in no time flat.
I was hoping you'd say that. Much obliged.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Wow, he really
I'm
did
happy to
fix that
announce
bath.
The bridge is fixed. In fact, it's even sturdier than ever.
I would have thought it would have taken a little more time than the like 5 seconds.
You don't hang about, huh?
young fellow, about this vision of me being turned into a dog you saw when you touched that glowing plant. The more I think about it, the more certain I am. What you experienced can only have been the guidance of Yggdrasil.
Does that mean anything to you?
I sure like how
My dear old granddad told me about when
I sure like how well informed people in games like this are. Everyone seems to know some very useful bit of trivia.
Of course, the source of all life, as some call it. If the legends are to be believed, each one of its leaves represents a life, and its power preserves the peace and harmony of our realm. The glowing plant you found in the forest is actually a part of Yggdrasil, a piece of root poking through from beneath. It's said that the world tree can choose to communicate via her roots, but only with certain very special people.
Gloria, you don't understand. I love Radiata stories. I remember, this is how long ago it was. I remember I was at EB Games in a mall. I don't remember where exactly, but back when EB Games existed, before GameStop bought them all and changed them all to GameStop. So this has got to be like 15 years ago minimum. Possibly more than that. Maybe more like 16 or 17. I don't know. I remember I was at an EB Games and I was just looking for something to play. And back then, I only played JRPGs and like Zelda games, you know? That was all I really played back then. I'm a goblin of culture, you see. So I was in EB Games and I was just browsing, and the case, it was yellow. Jack, the main character, was on the front. It just called out to me, and I remember the employee being like, I remember the employee saying something like, "Oh, that game, yeah." Like no one has bought that game. Everyone looks at it and then no one buys it. And I was like, I absolutely have to have this game. And I bought it, and I fell in love with it, and it's still, to me, one of my favorite games I've ever played. It's got simple but very like good combat, I think, where it's like a little bit feels turn-based, but it is an active style too. It was one of the first JRPGs I played that didn't have random encounters. Like, that was new to me at that time. And it's a story with a good sense of humor, but also it's very like emotional, at least to me. I'm just gushing now. Oh gosh, I love Radiata stories.
It's all coming back to me now. As a boy, I'd spend hours talking to the silly old thing, but did anything ever happen? Not a bit of it. But you, young man, you're different. You're one of the special ones, chosen by the world tree. And you've got grey hair too. Life just isn't fair.
So not only are you the Luminary, you're also Yggdrasil's favorite little leaf, huh? Some guys have all the luck, I guess. Well, we can't stand around talking about how great you are forever. Come on.
I remember getting super mad at the human side because it was making me kill all my friends, and it made me feel like the bad guy. Yes! Yeah, it's like a lot of games that have a split like that. Well, for one, again, I feel like in JRPGs, it's not that common to have like a mid-story split that's so drastic. So that was a big deal, I think. And then, like, you feel it. Like, when you... like, you really feel the stakes of whichever side. Like, even though I agree that, like, you know, it feels bad to play the human side, like, when you're doing it, I feel like you really feel, like, some sympathy and understanding for the humans of the world, you know? And, like, once you play both sides, like I agree, the non-human side is the more just one, I guess, is what I would say. But I do feel like it gives you some sympathy, even for some of the worst characters, like Cross. Gosh, I'm just going on. I'm just raving now. I just love that game so much. The other thing about the human side too is some of the coolest party members are on the human side. So it's hard. It's definitely a hard choice to make once you've played both. I think, at least. Where am I trying to go to? I guess Heliodor region, but I'll explore. I should probably explore this whole area. By the way, I gotta say, thank you for even knowing the game, because I feel like not even that many people know Radiata stories, especially these days, so that's pretty cool. I'm always happy to meet another person who's even played that game. Cham Hatwich. Ordered for making 30 preemptive attacks on enemies. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna keep doing that. Don't worry about that. I do like that you keep your pep between battles. That's a cool system. It also means that you can probably keep it going for a while. Use skill points right away. 3 points. I probably can't do anything. So I'll save for this. It's a game with actual morality and not just binary good versus evil. Yes, even like by the end, you're kind of like, was this like the best thing or the right thing? I think even, no matter which side you chose. So yeah, I think you're exactly right. And then I love the super dungeon in that game. Like all Tri-Ace games back in the day had such good super dungeon. Like Star Ocean 3, Radiata Stories, they're very memorable. Valkyrie Profile 2, especially for me. Those are all very memorable post-game experiences for me. I am looking forward. I'm excited. I think I remember hearing that they're making a new Star Ocean. And even though I didn't like the last couple Star Ocean games very much, I'm excited to hear about a new one, if it's true. I'm exploring around here, but there's definitely a lot less of interest than I hoped there would be. I guess we got some sparkly spots, but there wasn't really too much in the way of loot around. Okay, copper ore. That's probably useful. Oh, and a treasure. Here we go. Single file. Yeah, not the best haul, I gotta say. Oh, I do not like those lips enemies. The noise they make when they lick their lips is nasty. Kind of makes my skin crawl a little bit. Okay, we're very close to the village now. How convenient. See, now these guys are Dragon Quest slimes. That's what I'm used to. You are going, yeah, head back to Cobblestone. Okay. Oh, hey, it's my mom. Think? Or my grandma? I don't remember. Welcome to Cobblestone. Not a lot goes on here, but I hope you enjoy your visit. What's that? You were born here? Har har, yeah, sure you were, and I'm the king of Heliodor. What? No, buddy. Buddy, I was born here. I left here like probably in game time. It couldn't have been more than a week ago. Rockicus is a good boy, and we should give him lots of sweeties, eh? And it's order from the king, no less. That Rockicus is an absolute menace. Just look at the sign, it's ruined. Don't talk about me like I'm not here. Looks like a child has scrawled something on the sign. By orders of the king, Brachicus is a very good boy, and if you see him, you've got to get him lots of sweeties. We should talk about your penmanship there, Luminary. Well, now, we don't get many visitors here. You're very welcome, of course. The name's Dunstan, and it's my very great honor to be mayor of this here village of Cobblestone. What's that you say? You knew that already. Interesting. Have I bumped into you somewhere before? I'm not normally the forgetful type, but I can't for the life of me think where we might have met. What? It's me! It's Brock! What are you talking about? Oh, my poor Gemma. She puts a brave face on it, but I know how sad it makes her. That her old mom's too frail to leave the house. I put her through so much. Still, at least she has Brachicus, eh? Playing with him always puts the smile back on her face. What would we do without him, eh? I'm right here! I'm Brachicus! What are you people talking about? Obviously something weird is going on here. I'm looking at my stream a little bit on YouTube, and I think the quality is a bit lower than I would expect. I wonder if that's because, I wonder if that's a YouTube settings thing, or maybe because I'm new to streaming on YouTube, I'm only allowed to stream in a certain quality. But I'll have to get that checked out. It's definitely a lot fuzzier on the video feed than it is in my OBS. So I apologize that the quality isn't as amazing as I expect it to be, really. I don't know if amazing is even the right word, but clear, at least. Yeah, no one seems to recognize me. I do have plenty of good Tarus to smash. Taru is barrel in Japanese. If you are not a fan of the Atelier series, now you know. That's always it's an ongoing joke in the Atelier series that anytime you see a barrel, you can usually interact with it, and the character will just say barrel, honestly. Eerie music playing, yes, exactly. Except that's the thing. There is no eerie music playing. In fact, very cheery music. Like some of the most cheery in the game. It feels like. Do I have a quest objective? Head to my home. Okay, yeah.
Is that you, dear? I'm cooking your favorite, stew. It'll be ready any minute now. You'll be desperate to stuff your face as always, I'm sure. Well, set the table and I'll just give it a last little stir.
Ooh, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when you go back to like Nibelheim in Final Fantasy VII, and you have the flashbacks with Cloud where he's seeing his mom.
Who are you?
And honestly,
What are you doing in my house?
Amber here, our mom in this game, is dressed pretty similarly to Cloud's mom. I mean, they look different in other ways, but they're dressed pretty similar, which is interesting.
What nonsense are you talking? My boy is 6 years old. Who do you think you are?
I'm pretty
Sitting
tall
here
for a
and claiming to be
6-year-old.
someone- Whoever you are, I want you out of my house this instant. Don't make me say it twice.
Oh, well. Well, that's sad. All right, let's see what seems to be Gemma, I suppose. Yeah, and Sandy. I remember Sandy. My headscarf. I'll never get it back. The girl's headscarf is stuck in the tree. Retrieve it for her? Yes, of course.
Thank you, mister.
Yeah, I feel like she was saying she'd never get it back.
Name's Gemma.
And I feel like literally any of the adults in the village could have gotten it for her.
But that can't be right. Oh, wait, I get it. That's not your name. You mean you're looking for him, right? He went to look for Chalky. Come on, follow me.
All right, maybe we'll get to the bottom of this mystery here soon. Smash! Nice. How the F they time rewound the entire village? Yes, that does seem to be the case here. That seems to be the vibe that I'm getting. That's Brockicus there. I'm pretty sure you aren't supposed to meet yourself if you ever go back in
Can I
time.
borrow your ladder?
He's voiced! That's my... What?
The wind blew Gemma's scarf off and now it's stuck up a tree.
Speaks!
Well, we can't be having that now, can we? Let me go and find it for you.
Honestly, the fact that they give the young version of the character a voice is the weirdest part of all this, I think.
We don't need the ladder anymore. That nice man over there got my headscarf down for me. He said he was looking for you. Is he a friend of yours? Nope. I've never even seen him before.
I think it might be me he's looking for, you know. Why don't you two run along and play and leave us grown-ups to talk?
All right.
Well. It's isn't it? I knew it. I've known you since you were a baby after all. I knew it was you right away. But you don't look too happy, my lad. Care to tell your old granddad what's on your mind?
Now we have a little bit of not quite eerie music playing, but it's a little bit melancholy sounding.
I see. So, you're from a future where I'm no longer around. Well. And King Carnelian went and threw you in the dungeon. And to think I trusted that he'd do right by you. If I'd known how things were going to turn out, I would have told you everything, instead of hiding the truth from you for all those years. But you don't have time to be listening to an old man's regrets. Here's what we're going to do. If you head east out of the village, you'll come to Cobblestone Falls, as you know. Go there and dig in front of the three-sided rock. Got that? The three-sided rock at Cobblestone Falls. You'll know the one I mean.
He gasped.
Oh, but what a fine figure of a man you've become. I'm so glad I got to see you all grown up. You'll be good now, lad.
Oh,
Don't waste your time
spooky.
bearing grudges. Live life with love in your heart.
Granddad!
Always
No!
do right.
Grandpa! Grandpa, go on! Oh my, that is eerie. He disappeared. Does that mean everything else is back to normal too? Well, now we can say hi to our mom properly. Hopefully. Hold on, what's over this way? Okay, a magical wall. Can't go that way, apparently. Guess there's gotta be some limitations.
Huh. Thanks for getting Gemma's headscarf back for her.
Yeah, you got it, buddy.
Play anytime you like.
Yeah, the music has definitely taken a sad turn.
It's ages till I gotta go home. What should we play now? Well, we could play.
It's kind of like, oof, I know what this is. This is a sealed time loop, isn't it? You could be right. Also, that cutscene, it was hard to tell, but that last little cutscene
You
was
okay?
pre-rendered.
I lost you for a minute there. Not surprising, I guess.
Ah! No, what happened? That is so spooky. Oh, and that's so cool.
I can't believe they do this. And just because you grew up here? What
That is
kind of
actually a
animals are they?
really cool way to reveal. Oh my goodness. I'm a little. Oh,
Jasper and his
that was
brothers
neat.
must have ridden straight here after you got thrown in the dungeons. And
I'm a little
torched
like,
the place.
I don't know. I feel a little tingle in my spine.
Hey, just now when you zoned out, the mark on your hand was glowing. And so was the root wrapped around that tree. Was it another one of those visions?
Oh my goodness. I just played through one of the visions. Oh, is so
So you went back
interesting.
in time and spoke with your granddad and yourself? That is seriously weird.
Dragon Quest 11, you dirty
must have
little
the power to
dog.
show you the
You sly
past.
devil, you.
Well, if what your granddad told you was right, then we need to head over to Cobblestone Falls. Where did you say it was? East of the village? Listen, I know this can't be easy, but hanging around here isn't going to do anybody any good. Come on.
Okay, but like, give me a moment to take stock, man. I'm a traveling priest. I heard a terrible rumor that this village was to be razed to the ground and rushed from Heliodor to try to reason with the troops. Alas, it seems I was too late. King Carnelian ordered that the entire place be destroyed for its role in raising the accursed Darkspawn. But did the people of Cobblestone really deserve this? Seeing such terrible devastation, one wonders who the real sinners are. At least the troops did not destroy the church. That is something. And inside you will find a bed where a traveler may yet rest his weary bones. Now, though things may look bleak, one may still find comfort in the age-old rituals. How may our church assist you, faithful disciple? Well, this is all kind of sad. This is all... A message from the mayor. Ferocious monsters are at large outside the village. If you must go out into the wild, make sure you're prepared. Oh, the mayor. And where's Gemma? Like... And my mom! Mom! Eeh. My house! How could they do all this? I can't believe it. I will say this for DQ, the church is always reliable instead of most JRPGs where your main role is to attack and dethrone God. Yeah, that's actually, you know, I'm not a very religious goblin myself, but it is kind of comforting. Maybe refreshing is the right word. To have like a church that's just like, hey, we're just here to take care of people and that's it, you know? It is kind of nice. Oh, jeez. Okay, head to the Emerald Coast and investigate the three-sided rock near Cobblestone Fall. Yeah, like the church is like, they're not up to anything. And I feel like that's a very like, yeah, it's usually organized governments that suck, yes. Which like, amen, am I right? Emerald Coast. Okay, so not too far. Yeah, I feel like that's a very like classic thing to have like a church that's not really a big part of the story per se. It's just like it's just a thing in the world, right? Because like Golden Sun is maybe one example I can think of, where There are churches in that game, but they just exist to like remove curses from your characters, or to uncurse items. So yeah, I feel like that's like a very classic way to do a church where it's not really part of the story. At least for JRPGs. Not that Golden Sun is that classic, I guess, but it's just like the easiest one I could think of. All right, I see a campsite up ahead. Actually, the rock at Cobblestone Falls. Let's find what we're looking for. A 3-sided rock. Huh? You like this is the right place, but like head to the Emerald Coast and investigate the 3-sided rock near Cobblestone. Okay. Is it not this? You would think a cutscene would play. Oh, is it this? Am I? Oh, yeah. It was very obvious. I was looking everywhere but the right place. Oh, treasure. Buried treasure, my favorite. Oh, just a bunch of letters.
Huh? The top one there's seen better days, that's for sure.
My dearest, darling baby boy, when finally you come to read this, I will almost certainly be long dead.
It's from my mama.
You see, not long after you were born, our beloved kingdom of Dundrasil was attacked by an army of monsters. I was forced to flee with you in my arms.
Oh, it's my actual
and
mama.
the last of my strength in ensuring that you escaped to safety. If you are fortunate enough to have been found by some kindly soul, you must seek out the King of Heliodor when you come of age. Our kingdom and his have long enjoyed close relations, and your father and I would trust him with our lives.
Oh, that plan didn't work out too well, did it?
Never forget, my son. You are a prince of the kingdom of Dundrasil.
I'm a prince.
But more than that, you are the Luminary. Yours is a weighty burden indeed.
A prince. Now that's a heck of a bombshell to drop on me.
Against the darkness and banish it from our world. In time, you will come to understand. It breaks my heart to leave you, my darling. But it is the only way. I only hope that one day you will learn to forgive me.
It's from someone important to you, right? Your mother or something? Don't worry, you can tell me about it later. What about the other one?
To my dearest grandson, I haven't the foggiest how you managed it, but I met your future self today.
Oh, my grandpa. All these.
I've buried some things here that will help you on your way. Have you read your mother's letter yet? It was in your basket with you when I first found it.
This is so nice, but it's also sad.
It was because of that letter that I asked my Amber to send you to see the king when the time came. I only wish I'd known how things would turn out. I don't know why Dundrasil was attacked, or why King Carnelian thinks so badly of you. I'm just an ignorant old man from a little village in the country. But I do know that the answers are out there somewhere. The keystone in this box will open the door of departure off to the east. You must go out into the world and seek the truth. Remember now, don't waste your time bearing grudges.
Oh, my
Live life
granddad.
with love in your heart. All the best, now and forever. Granddad.
Sweetie. Rocketkiss acquires the keystone.
So we use the keystone to open the door of departure and head out into the world, huh? Well, sounds easy enough. You better believe I'm coming with you. You said it was just east of here, right? Well, what are we waiting for? Oh, I know what we're waiting for. I've got some unfinished business to attend to. The orb. The King Sparrow's not too far from here. And just down the way, in fact. Let's go claim what's rightfully mine.
Wow, I feel like... Whew, I feel like a lot of heavy stuff just got dumped on us at once. The village, and then I'm a prince, and then the keystone? I don't quite know what to make of all of it. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do, though, is make it over to this campfire. Right, well, I feel like a lot happened in this I feel like a lot happened in this session. I think enough that I'm willing to take a little break there. So next time we've got an orb to find. And yeah, we'll pick up there, and hopefully it won't be like a week before I stream again. I'll try to be more consistent than that. Here's hoping. So thank you, Gloria, especially for hanging out with me the whole time. I hope you had fun enjoying my dragon questing. And to anyone else who may have been lurking out there as well, thanks to you for stopping by as well. And I will see you guys next time when I play this again. Which I don't know exactly when that will be just yet. I need to get a schedule, but I don't have one. So until then, until next time, goodbye. Ta-ta.